What is going on, people? Welcome to another video. I was sitting down a second ago looking at my analytics and I saw that the last video has gone just under 10,000 views and I only posted it a week ago. So it seems like you guys are really enjoying the vid. So I thought, why don't I just learn another solo? But this time, let's learn the hardest Pantera solo there is. And I was really thinking a second ago, should I try and do it in 5 days like the last one? But a scripture came to mind. John 7:24, do not judge by appearance, but judge by righteous judgment, something like that. And why I'm bringing this scripture up, our eyes can only see about 0.035% of the electromagnetic spectrum. So really what we see is a tiny, almost insignificant amount of what reality could be. Thus, I'm going to be somewhat unrealistic right now and say I'm going to learn the hardest Pantera solo in the next 3 days. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Yeah, you know what, yeah. So today is Sunday the 9th. I'm gonna learn the hardest Pantera solo by Wednesday and perfect it and record it for you guys. So let's get straight into it. Okay, first things first, I need to find out what the hardest Pantera solo is. I have an idea of what it is gonna be. I think it's Domination, also from the Cowboys from Hell album. I need to ask the internet first. Pantera solo. Yeah, Domination, also Domination. Cowboys from Hell also done that, and yeah, Domination again. Okay, seems like the main consensus is that we're learning Domination by Wednesday, which is perfect because I've never ever tried to even figure out like any of the solo yet. I've never tried to learn it yet, so let's get plugged in and let's get straight into it. Okay, I think I'm all warmed up. First thing we're gonna do is I'm gonna get the tabs up and I'm probably gonna get a YouTube video of someone going through it as well. The first thing we're gonna try to do is just learn the whole thing by heart. Again, like Cowboys from Hell, I've probably listened to this solo around 100 times. I know like the ins and outs of every single bit of the melody. I just know it at this point. Oh, and one thing I need to mention, I don't care how fast I get it, I just wanna learn the notes by heart. So let's get straight into it. Oh my days. I have encountered adversity. Yeah guys, unfortunately this isn't going to be easy. Things about this solo is that it's not even like hard. It's quite simple, but it's just incredibly quick and you got to do some more crazy dime bag stretching like the last one, right? So there's two main cruxes. There's this one at the beginning where it's like this lick where it's like something like that, but you got to do this stretching this whole time. You got to be like, and then at the end there's some just crazy alternate picking and it's just scales. It's just the rest is pretty straightforward though. I'm just basically gonna try and play along at like 50 or probably even less, maybe like 40% speed on the original track. Okay, oh my days, right. For the last 30 minutes, I've basically been just going through the solo piece by piece, obviously at 50%. And of course, let me show you guys. Of course, I'm using my extension here. just so I can put it down at 50%. And these little checkpoints are certain licks or like phrases during the solo, so I can just work at them individually. Breaking the solo up into these like little pieces is like the fastest way to just get used to it, right? Because that's my goal here. I want to get used to the solo, learn it by heart, and then I can worry about speeding it up. I'm going to do this for another 20 minutes. Just try to learn it by heart. So let's get straight into it.
Oh my days, guys. Starting to realize this might be the hardest guitar solo I've learned yet.
Like the thing is, I've actually learned probably more technical solos. Believe it or not, I can play a couple of like the Hangout 18 solos. Like look at my Instagram if you don't believe me. But like this, it's like something different. It's just different, man. Anyways, goals for tomorrow. I can play the solo at least 75, but nah, that's easy. At least 80%. I think I basically know it by heart now, so that's not a problem. We're gonna be really doing the Chrome extension method, just slowing it down, speeding up those technical parts. Probably gonna be pretty boring to watch, but the end product is gonna be so sick. So I'll see you guys tomorrow. What's going on, people? It's day 2 now. Already got my guitar on me. I'm gonna get warmed up. I'm gonna get straight into it. Dude, who the hell is calling me?
Some jobs need to be discussed with you. Please add my local number on WhatsApp.
I don't know if there's anyone who has more fun playing guitar than me. Oh my days, guys. Okay, that's 75% speed. I think I've got the majority of it down. It's just this, man. It's just like... I think it's hard to play slower. And then this alternate picking at the end, it's simple, but it's really quick. I'm gonna have to build up the speed. It's like that, but double the speed. So I'm gonna have to be like... That was messy as hell, but it's gonna be like that kind of speed. But for now, I'm just gonna try to get the rest of the solo fully up to speed. Guys, this might look easy, but like the way this guy plays it and like his feel, like it sounds cliche. This guy plays it with like this such unique feel. It's so hard to replicate. You know what, guys? I slightly got a little bit ahead of myself. So I've basically learned most of the solo except for these 2 licks. I sped up the rest of the solo before these other parts. Ideally, you want to speed up the whole thing as one, but I got a little bit ahead of myself and I've sped up like some parts of the solo, but others are really lacking behind. Especially this first lick. And I just realized this whole time while I've been practicing, I haven't even been using tabs, so I've literally learned it in one day, which is pretty sick. But anyways, That's what you get if you just do rapid repetition. And then not to make excuses, but when I'm doing this kind of like this crazy stretch and doing it this quick, my hand, it hits this. Like my cutaway isn't like big enough. Like guys, I need a Dean from hell. I'm gonna get one in the future, defo, next to guitar for sure. Dude, just look at this stretch. My hand is literally touching this. It's crazy. Oh my days, guys, do not forget to stretch before trying out this solo. These Dimebag stretches are gonna break your hands, swear down. I don't think I'm ever gonna practice like a hard solo any other way, because I think I found the meta. This might look a little bit complicated, but I promise you guys it's not. I have basically every single, oh my gosh, why is it not focusing? Every single phrase marked here, and I can just loop between two phrases and basically practice them again and again and again and again without having to change anything because they just automatically loop. So that's what I'm going to be doing. I'm going to be going through each individual one and just get them up to 100% speed. It's somewhat frequently wipe down your strings just to make them last a little bit longer, and so they don't go rusty if you play on them a lot. I think I've confidently got the pattern down in my head. Now I just need to speed it up, literally, that's it. Oh my days, that's it. Okay, that's it at 70% speed. I've got another 30% speed to go. Oh my god. You know what though, guys, it's calm. No skilled sailor was made on smooth seas. Okay, that's it. Messi at 80% speed. I'm gonna take it for now. I'm gonna take a break because honestly, guys, tendons in this bit of my hand are like, in a little bit of pain, and I'm still got to go to the gym later. I know what I need, guys. That's perfect. So anyways, I'm gonna take a tactical break, and then I'm gonna come back to that end riff. There's a little bit of feel to it, so it's kind of unique, but it's not too bad. Get your hands as well, guys. That is heaven. Okay, good as new. Let's get straight into it. Days. That was really messy, but that's 90% speed so far. Guys, this solo and all of Dimebag solos are a workout, man. It's actually really tough, guys, but it's alright. What is going on, people? Welcome back. Tomorrow is the recording day. I'm not gonna lie, guys, we are cutting it close. We are cutting it super close because this is a really tricky solo, probably in the top 3 hardest things I've ever learned on guitar, but I'm still feeling good about it. I'll just try and get the whole thing down to get all of the phrases in line so I can play it all in one go. So let's get straight into it. Okay, so that's at 85% speed. It's not 100% clean, but it's better. And we can now play through the whole solo, which is gonna make things like so much more efficient. Now all I need to do is just keep them getting used to those patterns and get used to those hand positions, you know? So that's literally what I'm gonna do. When times get tough and you're learning something tricky, you need to use every tool available, okay? So what I'm doing is this little part, the bit where it's like this bit, it helps if I have my guitar a bit higher. Because like down here, my wrist is going like this, and like I can't play quickly like that. So I'm putting my guitar like a little bit higher towards my chest. So you can see it's like really high. This makes it a lot easier to play quickly. And also what I'm doing to get it just a little bit higher again, I've got these boxes on the floor just to put my feet on. And for the outro, like that really quick alternate picking bit, I'm experimenting with like downward pick slanting just to make the transition between strings like that, like 1% more cleaner. This is like the level of details that you need to go through when like learning something like detailed and tricky and technical like this. I can't think of the word, but you really just have to pull out every tool in the closet to get this level of just intricacy down. I'm gonna practice a little bit more now, but tomorrow, like when I'm warming up, or maybe even tonight, I'm not gonna go like super duper hard, just so I can save my hand from that soreness and that fatigue, just so I can like be completely fresh when I record. Oh my days, as you can see, my lights are on. I just came off of a Zoom lesson with a student of mine. What's going on, Pete, if you're watching? I'm not going to do any more playing for tonight. Keep my hands fresh for tomorrow, because tomorrow we're going to be recording this solo. I didn't specify when in the day I'm going to record it, so I could, in theory, basically practice for the whole day, and then at 5 minutes to 12 midnight, I could just record it. Because the thing is, if my hands aren't feeling like too sore and they're feeling like completely fresh, I might be able to play the solo like and record it first try. But if not, then I'm gonna have to give them a bit more rest. I know it really seems like I'm probably overcomplicating this pretty simple situation, but this is the downside of trying to speed run a solo and putting in like 3 hours a day trying to learn it, guys. But it's no problem, guys, because no labor within the Lord shall go in vain. So I'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace out. Look at that. Look at what day it is. It is now officially 3 days after I have set out this challenge, which means today we need to record it. As I said last night, I could practice like right now, but then later in the evening I could then record it now I've got that little bit more practice. But here's the thing, I want to go to the gym later, and after I come back from the gym, I'm going to be a bit more tired. I'm not going to be as fresh. So I'm just going to jump straight into it, right? I'm going to try and record it straight away, and whatever happens, happens. So let's get warmed up. Make sure you get your boxes ready just before you start recording. Alright, that's much better. When trying to learn the solo, I wasn't thinking too much about the tone, but I put on some chorus and a little bit less reverb, and it is sounding so good. Usually people tell me my tone is pretty accurate for a lot of guitarists, but this is sounded like so sick. I can't wait to show you guys. That might be the one. That might be the one. Hold on, let me have a listen to this. My days. I think that's it. I think that's it. Oh my days. I think that's the one. I mean, it's not perfect. I'm not saying it's perfect. But this is pretty flipping good. Okay guys, I'm gonna have to be completely honest with you. I did not at all think I was going to be able to record it at that kind of quality. I'm not saying it's super duper perfect and every single note is on point, just like the original, but I'm going to have to be honest with you guys, yesterday I was dreading it, and this morning as well. I don't know if you can tell with my playing yesterday, but I was super unsure. I was questioning whether I would get this even up to speed, let alone record it, right? But here's the thing, I never revealed that to you guys. I never said on the camera, yeah guys, I might need another couple of days or extend this challenge to 5 days. Nah, because rewind back to the beginning, when you set in mind a goal that you want to materialize, let's say you're trying to learn the hardest Pantera solo, probably one of the top 3 hardest musical pieces I've tried to play in my life. In 3 days, the world and everything outside of you is going to do everything to break your confidence, whether that be in people or conditions. These 2 factors are going to produce forces to pull you back to basically staying like your old self. And that's just how the universe is. It likes to stay in this state of level equilibrium. And this is exactly why you need to stay confident in yourself during that period before that manifestation actually materializes. I hope this inspires some of you guys to go out and learn that solo that you think is just super hard and you don't think you will ever get it in the next couple of years. And I hope this also influences people to make some more like unrealistic goals, because as I said in that scripture at the beginning, like you only see a tiny fraction of what's actually possible in this illusion of reality. Not trying to make this one of those motivational speeches, guys. If you're a guitarist / guitar coach and you've been posting guitar content online but you're struggling to get views and followers, click on that first link in the bio where I myself will guide you through the whole process to grow your social medias in the tens of thousands of views and followers. Just like I helped my boy Pete scale from under 1,000 followers to over 14,000 in just a few weeks. If that sounds interesting to you, click on that first link in the description to book a free call with me where you can discuss more details. Here's my Instagram, follow me on there for more guitar content. Hope you guys enjoyed the video, hope you learned something today, and I'll see you later. Peace out. Oh my days, guys. Oh my days.